Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to the Owen High School Theatre's production of Clue. Based on the screenplay by Jonathan Lynn, written by Sandy Roston, tonight's performance is presented in participation with the Broadway Licensing Group and the Dramatics Play Service. As this evening will be one of murder and mayhem, we ask that you take a moment to silence all cellular devices. If you have more than one cellular device on or near your person at this time, we think you should probably seek counseling. Videoing of this performance is prohibited. Flash photography is frowned upon. Should we be determined to behave as a criminal this evening, we would ask that you turn down the brightness on your screens so as not to interfere with the experience of the other members of the audience. Should you be accompanied by any small children and feel that you may need to silence them at some point, we would like to inform you that tonight is an evening of murder and mayhem. That might not be necessary. However, in the unlikely event of a real incident of murder and mayhem, do follow the clearly marked exit signs in the rear of the theatre. As in most cases dealing with murder and mayhem, there can be no interruption. Therefore, tonight's compilation of events will unfold without intermission for 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now, we invite you to sit back, or lean forward, and enjoy the show.
McCarthy's shrieking denunciations and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation, who are the un-American Americans amongst us?
An A-man who has been named by either a senator of a committee or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation.
President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy. In a letter to his brother, however, Eisenhower explains, as for McCarthy, only a short-sighted or completely inexperienced individual would urge the use of the office of the presidency to give an opponent the publicity he so avidly desires.
Monsieur, I didn't feel you coming. You frightened me after death.
We don't want to do that.
Stood for the right of the individual, for free expression of convictions, even though those convictions might be unpopular. And
Is everything ready?
Oui.
Good. Cook?
Sir.
Everything on schedule?
Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Sharp.
Ah, right on time. You have instructions?
Oui.
Very well then. Let the game begin. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm not sure if I'm in the right...
Indeed, you were expecting, Colonel.
How do you know my name?
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
No, that's not my name. My name is...
I believe it's been recommended that tonight you use a pseudonym.
Oh, no, thank you. I took an antihistamine before I came.
May I take your umbrella?
Alright. I suppose I could stay for a while.
Ah, not to worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall with champagne corks.
Champagne.
Don't mind if I...
Follow me, Glennon.
With pleasure. Are you expecting somebody else?
Indeed. I'll be with you in a moment.
This way, sir.
Ah, thank you.
Do come in, madam. You are expected. Welcome.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you are a socialite to be known this evening as Mrs. White.
Yes, it said so in the letter, but why?
Oh, may I introduce you, Mrs. White? This is the maid, Yvette. I see you two know each other.
We've never met. Champagne. I think not.
But please, warm yourself in the lounge.
Why, do I look cold?
A bit. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone. More?
Oh, yes.
Bonjour, madame. Please get me pound drink.
Mrs. Peacock, I presume.
Who? Oh, yes, that's me.
Cook, will you please take Mrs. Peacock's stove? I see you two know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Champagne.
My lips belong to the Lord.
Please, make yourself comfortable in the lounge.
Thank you. Oh, for your hospitality, there's a couple of Benjamins hidden under the caramels for you, butler.
How sticky.
I expect to be treated like the wife they...
Hold up, Bob. Right this way, after you.
My, look at the detail of this molding. This really is quite a magnificent mansion, isn't it? Who are you?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite the crowd.
Is this the right address to meet Mr. Body?
Sit! No, not you, sir.
Oh,
Please, come in.
Excuse me. This letter has me rather anxious.
You must be Mr. Green.
That's right, that's me.
Welcome, sir.
Whoa, this isn't at all what I expected.
I find if you expect nothing, you're never disappointed.
Oh, I'm not disappointed.
Pardon me, sir. Good evening.
Please arrive at 7:30 sharp on Saturday evening. Here I am.
Professor Plum.
If you say so.
Well, and I thought I'd seen everything.
Welcome, Miss Scarlett. I didn't realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. The bridge is washed up from the rain. My car broke down and this professor offered to give me a ride. I didn't realize we were headed to the same place until we arrived.
How's your drive?
It's a long haul.
Indeed, it is a long haul, but then it's a very large house. This way, please.
Say, what is this godforsaken place anyway?
This old place? Oh, this is Baldy Manor. Cook, dinner? Appetizers in the lounge. After you.
Hors d'oeuvres. Good, I'm starving.
Funny, haven't much appetite at all.
My, this really is a party.
Well, greetings all. It's a pleasure for you to see me. Ooh, cocktail hour.
There are so many of you. I didn't realize that.
Right. Good then. You're all here. Colonel Mustard.
Present.
Miss Scarlett. Mrs. White.
Yes.
Professor Plum.
Right.
Mr. Green.
That's me.
Mrs. Peacock.
How do you do?
Greetings. I'm Wadsworth, the butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, nobody is being addressed by their real name. A courtesy your host has provided to ensure your privacy. I suggest you follow his lead and refrain from revealing too much about yourselves.
Oh, I am so sorry. I'm a bit accident prone, I guess.
Dinner? That was more like a cocktail minute.
Mr. Wadsworth, you said you never know when. What?
What? This way, please. Ladies and gentlemen, cook and get cranky. We really don't keep her waiting. The dining room is right this way. You'll find your names beside your places. Please, be seated.
Wow, this is very well organized.
Excuse me.
Do you see my tag?
Here you are, Mr. Green.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
This place, at the head of the table, is that for you?
Indeed, no, sir. I don't sit. I merely am the butler.
What exactly do you do?
I buttle, sir.
Dinner is served.
Thank you, cook.
What's this about, Butler? This dinner party?
All's not to reason why, all's but to do and die.
Die?
Merely quoting, sir, from Alfred Lord Tennyson.
I prefer Kipling myself. Do you like Kipling, Colonel?
Sure, I'll eat anything. So, who's our host? Is this where he sits?
All in good time, sir.
What is that smell? It's something familiar.
Shark's fin soup?
My favorite.
I know. Bon appetit.
Oh, this is yummy, yum, 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 yum. Well, I guess I'll be the one to get the ball rolling. I'll break the ice. I'm used to being a hostess. It's an integral part of my life, so I say. Oh, I forgot what I was supposed to say, who we really are, but I have no idea what we're doing here, but I am very intrigued, and oh my, this soup is delish.
I know who you are.
You do?
I work in Washington.
Washington? So, you must be a politician's wife, Miss Peacock.
Yes, I am.
Who's your husband? Maybe I know him.
Oh, well, he's... Miss White, what does your husband do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, he just lies around on his back all day.
How lazy.
Not necessarily.
Oh, I am so sorry. I am a bit accident prone, I guess.
$75, mister.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Green, what do you do in Washington?
Oh, I'd rather not say. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep this conversation going, then we'd just be sitting here in embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Miss Peacock?
Yes. No. Why?
In my professional opinion, it seems that you suffer from what we call pressure of speech.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Are you a doctor, Professor?
In psychological medicine,
Do you practice?
not anymore. I currently work for the government.
Ah, another politician.
Not exactly. I do research for you-know-who.
Who?
A branch of the United Nations Organization, the World Health Organization.
Ah, you know who. It's an acronym.
I have a sister who is a gymnast.
You're a real journal, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C., Colonel?
How did you know that?
Oh, I've seen you before.
So, Miss Scarlett, does this also mean you live in Washington too?
Sure do.
Does anyone here not live in Washington?
Oh, then is this about the Red Scare?
I'm not a communist, I'm a Republican.
Walter, we've had about enough of this. Where's our host and why have we been brought here?
Speak of the devil. Pardon me, please.
He's kind of cute.
I've got an idea.
Oh, yes. Good thinking, Miss Scarlett.
What are we doing?
The acoustic coupling between the door and the glass allows sound waves to travel from one side to the other.
We'll meet you in the study.
Oh, for goodness sakes, who was at the door? I demand to know what is going on.
Can I interest any of you in fruit or dessert?
No.
Then in that case, may I suggest that we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point your newly arrived host will explain your letters, he will reveal his intentions, and the game will be afoot.
Coffee? Brandy?
Thank you. You bet. That will be all.
Oui, monsieur.
Well, where's our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What is happening?
Cigarette? It'll calm your nerves.
I don't smoke.
4 Wadsworth. Open after dinner. It's for you.
Right then. Are you comfortable?
I make a good living.
Oh, out with it, Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear.
I'm glad something is.
It seems the 6 of you have all received the same letter. It will be to your advantage to present on this date because the Mr. Body will bring to end a certain long-standing, painful, confidential financial liability.
That's exactly what my letter says.
As it turns out, the 6 of you all have one thing in common.
That time, McCarthy, we're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
Close, Ken. You're all being blackmailed. For some considerable time, you each have been paying more than you can afford to someone who threatens to expose you.
Oh, please. What's someone going to blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, lady, don't we all?
Anybody else wish to deny it? Until you received your letters, you hadn't known who was blackmailing you. But now I'm sure that even the least discerning amongst you has determined that the man behind your ransom is Mr. Body himself.
You think
Who is this Body fellow, you brutish butler?
Who Mr. Body is no concern of yours. Suffice it to say, he's a supporter of the House Un-American Activities Committee, and he feels your activities have been decidedly un-American.
I'm literally Republican.
My task this evening is to expose your secrets to each other, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretions.
But we hardly know each other.
Precisely.
Don't you think you might spare us this humiliation?
I'm afraid I have no choice. We'll start with you, Professor Plum.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
It says here that you were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in pathological, blind lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the US government.
So your work has not changed. But you can't practice medicine anymore, can you? Your license has been lifted, correct?
Why? What do you do?
You know how male doctors aren't supposed to date their lady patients?
Yeah?
Yo, he did.
How awful. You know, someday there'll be a reckoning for men like you.
I hope so.
You too.
Disgusting.
Are you making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock?
Well, I...
How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering Senator Peacock's vote to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There's nothing sinful about that.
Not if it's publicly declared. But if you slip cash under the store door at Old Abbott's Grill, how would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
When were you in that men's room?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
But you've been paying blackmail for a little over a year now to keep that story to the papers. Seems a little sticky, no?
Now see here.
Well, I'm willing to believe you. I too am being blackmailed for something I didn't do.
So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed?
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right. I just didn't want to be blackmailed for.
What did you do?
I run a non-governmental agency that handles classified affairs.
Affairs in Washington.
Miss Scarlett, is that how you knew Colonel Mustard? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not.
I'm actually asking Miss Scarlett.
Well, you tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Aha, so it is true.
A double negative.
Double negative? You mean you have photographs?
That sounds like a confession to me, Colonel. In fact, double negative has led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guest?
You don't need any help from me, sir. Colonel, looks like you hold a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. Those negatives would most certainly compromise your position.
And what position exactly were you caught in, Colonel?
This is an outrage.
Let's see. Who's next? Mrs. White, you've been paying off friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want. I didn't kill him.
Then why are you paying the blackmail?
I don't want another scandal, do I?
Another?
We had had a very humiliating confrontation. He had threatened to kill me in public.
Why would he want to kill you in public?
I think she means that he had threatened in public to kill her.
It was all over the papers.
And yet he was the one who died. Not you, Mrs. White, not you.
He was found dead at home, unclothed. His head had been cut off, and so it is. You know. But I didn't do it. I've been out all evening at the movies.
What was showing?
The Naked Alibi.
A likely story.
But he was your first husband. Your second husband also disappeared.
Well, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
And lastly, Mr. Green,
I
who was
need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. I know what you're going to say about me.
What's that?
Mr. Green, who was a homosexual and...
Not me.
I beg your pardon?
You asked who was a homosexual. I said not me.
Yes, thank you, Colonel. But there's more to it than that, Mr. Green.
How do you mean?
There's evidence to support the question of your politics.
My politics? Since when is working for the Republican Party a crime?
You swore an oath of allegiance to the Republican Party, but neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the last election. That's grounds for an ousting if there ever was one.
But voting records are confidential.
Everything has its price, Mr. Green.
So there you have it.
Have what?
A crook senator's wife, a lascivious doctor, a disloyal Republican, and so forth. Not exactly adhering to an all-American standard of behavior, are you?
Depends on who you ask.
But if this body fellow is such a noble civilian himself, then why didn't he report us to the authorities?
And give up the opportunity to make a buck. Come on now, Professor. What could be more American than that?
Apple pie.
All right, Wadsworth. So we're being blackmailed by renegade McCarthy's. What does that leave us?
Where is this Mr. Body?
And what does he want from us?
Who cares? I'm not waiting to find out. I've done nothing wrong. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Peacock. You can stay in denial, but you cannot leave this house.
I am the wife of the great senator. You can't tell me what to do. Locked!
Indeed! All the doors are locked, the windows are barred, and the grounds are patrolled by vicious dogs. There's no way out.
You can't do
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life, Mr. Body.
How do you do?
You're such a typical man. Better off dead.
Mrs. White in the study with her knee.
Thank you. I've studied martial arts.
There's one more piece of information you may all like to have.
What?
The police are coming in less than an hour.
Why the police?
Unless
Unless what?
you agree to double down.
And why would we agree to do that?
Because if you don't, I'll put this briefcase containing all the evidence needed to expose your wrongdoings in the hands of the police, the press, and the House Un-American Committee. With the right spin, those fellows can make a commie out of anyone. I think some of you face a lifetime of jail, and others a lifetime of shame.
Unless what?
Well, there is something you could do for me. Something that would change the game. Something I just can't bear to do myself.
What?
Have a seat, please.
Oh, right. Do you mind
What's this
over
about?
here?
Sir,
In this bag, there are 6 packages that I thought our guests might find useful this evening.
packages.
Presents, if you will. I'm a generous sort of fellow.
Are you?
Wadsworth, will you please see to it that each guest receives a gift?
Gladly.
What could be in them?
I don't know. My husband got me most of them.
My husband never gave me gifts.
Oh,
My
what?
husband likes me better than yours did.
Her husbands are dead.
This is
They never
super
gave me
long.
gifts when they were alive, so I don't.
Anyone want to make a guess to what's in your boxes?
Perfume.
Candy?
A rare single malt Scotch whiskey.
Aren't guessing games fun? Please, open them.
A candlestick. What's this for?
A wrench?
A lead pipe.
A dagger.
A revolver?
Ah! A snake! It's a rope.
In your hands, you each have a lethal weapon. You all came here tonight because you believe the evidence against you was so terrible that you'd do anything to keep it a secret. I'm putting that theory to the test.
You are.
Mr. Wadsworth here is the only person who knows your secrets, and it's costing us all dearly to keep him quiet. I wouldn't have to double your payments if I didn't have to pay Mr. Wadsworth for his silence.
Wadsworth? That's a lie.
He may look suave and charming,
Thank you.
but really he's conniving and manipulative.
False.
Why do you think he's called the police?
You called the police? Only because he instructed me to do so.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, I'll have no need to increase your blackmail or expose you to the police.
Get rid of?
Does he mean kill him?
In fact, if you can eliminate Wadsworth,
Yes, I think that's what he means.
who not only knows all your secrets, but also mine, then I will eliminate the blackmail altogether and be done with this terrible business once and for all.
You would never.
But why make us do it, Buddy? Why don't you do your dirty work yourself?
Yeah.
Why should I, when the 6 of you are so uniquely motivated and armed?
What a patriot.
Oh, he's a liar. Don't listen to him. I'm one of you. I'm not a butler. I'm an indentured servant.
A familiar refrain. Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. The police are on their way. Now's your chance. The only way for you to get rid of your blackmail and avoid finding yourselves on the front pages is for one of you to kill Mr. Wadsworth now.
What?
Why?
It's Mr. Body!
Oh, thank goodness.
Is he breathing?
Stand back. I'm a doctor. Let me try something.
What?
Mr. Body?
He's
Mr.
not
Body?
even touching him.
Mr. Body? I'm not feeling anything.
What doctor?
Mr. Body? Mr. Body? He's dead.
Who had the gun?
I did.
So you shot him?
I didn't.
If you didn't, then who did?
Somebody grabbed it from my hand, and the next thing I knew, there was a shot.
There's no gunshot wound.
He's right, there isn't.
Look, there's a bullet lodged here.
Eagle eye, Miss Scarlet.
But if the bullet's over there, then how'd he die over here?
I don't know, I'm not a forensics expert.
Something else must have killed him.
One of us must have killed him.
Well, don't look at me, I didn't do it.
I didn't.
I need a drink.
Maybe Mr. Body was poisoned by the brandy.
Poison.
It's okay, Miss Peacock. I'm sure you're just fine. Maybe it was. Okay. Maybe it was a medical issue. I'm sure you're fine.
Well, someone had to stop her from screaming.
Was the brandy poisoned?
How should I know?
Looks like now we'll never know.
Unless she dies too.
The screams are coming from the billiard room. Who's in there? Who's screaming?
C'est moi.
You there?
Oui.
You there? Are you alright?
You there? Are you alive?
Of course I'm in life, you idiot. No thanks to you, Wadsworth. You flogged us out of this house as a murderer.
So the murderer is here?
Oui.
Where?
Here, we're all looking at him. Oh,
What took you so long?
I'm an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. It's amazing I'm anywhere.
I urged you all to study. One of you is a killer.
How could you hear us in the study?
I was listening. I have a tape recorder in the billiards room connected to the study. Monsieur Buddy asked me to record your conversation.
Why would he ask you to do that?
For more evidence, of course. Wadsworth revealed your secrets in the study. Now they're all recorded.
What a snake. I would have to destroy them. Where are the tapes?
Who cares about the tapes? What's about the body?
What body?
Body's body.
But Yvette, why were you screaming in there all by yourself?
Because I was frightened. I also drank the cognac. Maybe I'm poisoned too. Plus, one of you is the killer. Monsieur Buddy is dead.
We have to figure out which one of them did it.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Well, I didn't do it.
Trust. I would have done it, but I didn't have access to a weapon.
Don't look at me, all like I was a candlestick.
Maybe it wasn't one of us.
Who else can it have been?
Who else is in the house?
Only the cook.
The cook!
As far as I can tell, the cook's not here.
What a lovely kitchen. My husband and I had a kitchen very similar to this in our first brownstone. It's such a homey feel, doesn't it?
It's the cook!
With a dagger in her bag.
Someone must have killed her.
I didn't do it.
This makes two.
To what?
2 murders.
I hate murders.
I think you'd better explain yourself, Wadsworth.
Me?
Well, who else would want to kill the cook?
Dinner wasn't that bad.
How can you make jokes at a time like this?
It's my defense mechanism.
Some defense? If I were the killer, I'd kill you next. I said if. There's only one admitted killer here, and it's not me. It's Mrs. White.
I haven't been to nothing.
You paid the blackmail. How many husbands have you had?
Mine or the women's?
Yours.
5.
5?
Yes, just the 5. Husbands should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable.
Well, if it wasn't you, who was it? Who had the dagger?
It was Miss Peacock.
Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study. Any one of us could have picked it up.
I never
I
saw
didn't.
that.
Then it must have been Mr. Green.
Can somebody please help me?
Let him up.
You really ought to learn to speak up for yourself better, Mr. Green.
Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord.
Gentlemen, might I suggest that we take the cook's body into the study?
Why?
Well, for starters, when the police arrive, if they find this, we'll all be in custody and under suspicion for murder.
Murder?
And secondly, I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy. What do you mean?
Nobody! Mr. Body's body, it's gone!
Maybe he wasn't really dead.
He was.
We should have made sure.
I thought I had it.
So was he dead or wasn't he?
Maybe he actually wasn't. Maybe someone moved him.
Who would move him?
And why?
Well, if he's not here, then where is he?
All this excitement. If you'll excuse me, is there a little girl's room?
Wie war da?
No, I just need to powder my nose.
Sehr so teuer, als hätte wie hat
No, there's a killer.
Not to alarm anybody, but we do currently have the small issue of 2 dead bodies and the imminent arrival of the police.
The bridge is washed out, so that should buy some extra time.
But I do not want extra time. I want the police to arrive. I'm trying to house with Mörderer.
But once the police get here, the rest of us are doomed.
Wadsworth, am I right in thinking that we're the only people in the house?
No.
Then there is somebody else in the house.
Sorry, I said no meaning yes.
No, meaning yes?
Yes.
Look, I just want a straight answer.
Don't look at me.
Wadsworth, is there anybody else in the house? Yes or no?
No.
No, there is or no, there isn't?
Yes.
There seems to be some confusion whether or not we're the only people in the house.
There's not.
There isn't any confusion or there isn't anybody else?
Either, both.
Just give me a clear answer.
What was the question again?
Is there anybody else in the house?
No.
That's what he says, but does he know? How does he 100% know that there's nobody?
We have the missing dead body of Mr. Body, a cook with a dagger in her back, and all these easily accessible weapons. The rope, the revolver, the wrench, the candlestick, and... Hey, where's the lead pipe?
It's Mr. Body.
Oh, he's so bloody.
Stand back. He's dead.
That's what you said last time.
I believe in second chances.
Mr. Body, dead. Again?
I'm gonna faint.
I'll catch you. Sorry.
Miss Peacock.
She dead?
Yes. Mrs. Peacock.
Yes.
Where did this happen?
In the bathroom. At first, I thought he was attacking me. But then I realized he'd been left, propped up against the door frame, dead, just waiting to fall on someone.
Who would do such a thing?
Takes a lot of guts to kill someone twice.
It's what we call overkill.
But why?
What's the difference?
Makes a difference to him.
Makes a difference to us. We've got to find out who killed him, where, and with what.
Seems like it was probably the lead pipe.
10 points, Professor.
What kind of games are you playing, Wadsworth?
This is a game.
You! The lead pipe belonged to you.
I dropped it on my way to the kitchen.
People don't just draw murder weapons.
I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up?
Yes, but who did? Who did pick up the lead pipe and brutally murder Mr. Body, leaving him dead and bloody by the bathroom? Who?
Cool it, Butler. While you lose your marbles, I'm over here trying to do something useful. Have you all forgotten about the evidence against us?
The evidence.
It's locked.
There must be a key.
Oh, Mr. Green, would you be so kind as to check Mr. Body's pocket to the key to the briefcase containing the evidence against us so that we may destroy said evidence once and for all?
But why me?
Why not?
Fine. Must I do everything?
Where'd you get that?
I don't like germs.
Our fingerprints.
No, I really don't like germs. Always questioning me. Oh God, it's so warm. Oh God. Aha!
Give it here.
You're touching that? Ew.
It's empty.
Oh, empty?
Then where's all that evidence?
I told you Body was a liar. He had the evidence in his briefcase in my foot.
We must find that evidence.
And destroy it.
Evidence against us aside, first things first, we're in a room with 2 dead
And
bodies.
the cops are on their way.
Let's move the corpses to the couch so they look less dead.
Some party this is turning out to be.
Mr. Green.
Fine.
Careful, don't get guts on the ground.
I'll try.
Cadavers are heavier than they
It's all
seem.
about if you
I
take
would
me.
know.
Never leave them there
Right,
behind.
me neither. Here, prop her up.
No. Oh God.
Aren't you all strong and virile?
Good. Forget about the bodies. We have to do something with this room full of murder weapons and the homicide maniac on the loose.
Oh, I've an idea. We'll put the weapons in the bag.
What good would that do?
Then, we'll zip the bag up.
Most murderers know how zippers work, Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes, I know. Then we'll put the bag in the safe.
Terrific. Where's the safe?
Oh, it's in the hole. Shh.
I don't see a safe.
Is that an original Trumbull, Mr. Wadsworth?
Those are quite valuable.
Now's not the time for art appreciation. Butler?
A hidden safe behind a portrait. How original.
There. Locked.
Voila.
What are you gonna do with the key to the safe, Wadsworth?
I'll put it in my pocket.
But what if you're the murderer?
I'm not.
But what if you are?
I have an idea. We'll throw it outside.
Oui, à l'extérieur.
But it's raining à la extérieur.
I know. I'm not suggesting that we go outside. I'm suggesting we throw the key out there.
But you'd have to open the door, wouldn't you?
I would.
What if the killer's outside?
Better out than in.
Yes, we'd want to keep him outside, wouldn't we? If we open the door, we risk letting him back in.
But maybe if we open the door, we'd encourage the killer to go out.
The killer seems to be doing a fine job of opening and closing doors all by himself. I don't see how us opening the door for one tiny second could possibly make any sort of difference.
What if we open the door, throw away the key, and the killer catches it? Then the killer would have the key we're trying to confiscate.
We might be overthinking this. I'm going to throw away the key. Follow me.
Was that the killer?
She didn't look like a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Leave her to me. Interrogation is my specialty. How do you do?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt the whole household, but my car broke down out here, and I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Are you a killer?
What? No.
Oh, all right. This way, please.
Thank you. Well, where is it?
What, the body?
The phone. What body?
What? There's no body. There's nobody.
Right, there's nobody in the study.
That phone's been disconnected, but I think there's one in the lounge.
Righty then.
Right through this door. Now listen, we have it.
Hi.
How's it going?
Now listen. Now listen, we haven't much time. Our task is twofold. One, find the evidence. Two, find the murderer.
We've got one potential suspect contained in the lounge, but it leaves the whole rest of this place up for grabs. Who knows what's behind all these doors?
I suggest we handle this in proper military fashion. 10, halt!
Oh, great.
We split up and search the house.
Split up?
Yes, we'll split up into pairs, that way none of us will be alone.
But if we split up into pairs, whichever one of us is paired up with the killer might get killed.
Mon Dieu.
But then we would have discovered who the killer is.
But the other half of the pair would be dead.
This is war, Peacock. Casualties are inevitable. You cannot make an omelet without breaking eggs. Every cook will tell you that.
But look what happened to the cook.
Colonel, are you willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
None.
I suppose you're right.
Alright, troops, divide and conquer. I'll split us into pairs. Eeny, meeny, miny.
No. Mrs. White, you'll come. You'll come with me. Professor Plum, you'll go with Mr. Peacock. Yvette, you'll go with Mr. Green. And Miss Scarlet, you're with Eeny, meeny.
But what if someone doesn't come back?
We'll remember you fondly. Now, leave no door unopened and cherish your partner. This might be the last person you ever see.
be right behind you.
That's why I'm nervous.
But why? It's just us, we're alone.
That's just it, Mrs. White. No man in his right mind would ever be alone with you.
Fine. You go in there. And I'll go in here. Are you going in?
Yes, are you?
Yes.
Fine. On the count of 3. 1, 3.
Nothing in that room.
Nothing in that room either.
Shall we search the ballroom?
We shall.
This is quite an impressive library.
How am I supposed to find anything? I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Civilized society is perpetually menaced with disintegration through this primary hostility of men towards one another.
Your fancy words don't intimidate me, Professor.
I take no credit, Miss Peacock. Freud, I think he's onto something.
Now's not the time for academic pursuits. We're supposed to find evidence.
It's a fruitless search, if you ask me. I mean, it's not like we're just gonna walk into a room and find the evidence plastered on the walls.
I suppose you're right.
Let's go upstairs. Maybe we'll be excited by something in a bedroom.
I haven't been excited by something in a bedroom for years.
Hello? I'm at that big house on the hill, and there's a huge group of people here. They seem to be having some sort of party, and the funny thing is, I think one of them's my customer. Yeah, my Tuesday night passenger.
Psst. Oh, there you are.
You never believe what on the hall. Professor Plum's stupid tobacco pipe.
Huh? What do you think that means?
Who knows, but it seems suspicious if you ask me.
I just did.
Honestly, Colonel, this is the last place to search in this beastly mansion, and we still haven't found the evidence.
I think this time has been productive, nevertheless.
Aren't you a Pollyanna?
You're a brave and determined lady, Miss Scarlet. I really enjoyed our time together. I hope after this expedition ends, we can remain friends. I mean, really, murders aside, it's been a lovely group of people, all in all. I suppose I'd like to hear Mrs. White explain when and how she lost her veil in the billiard room.
You found White's veil in the billiard room? Odd.
Odd?
Odd. A trap door. A trap door leading to a secret passage. Come on.
Ladies first, Miss Scarlet.
How heroic.
Where are we now?
How should I know? The lights are turned off.
Well, turn them on.
I would if I could see anything.
Well, I'm gonna feel my way around.
Don't give me funny ideas.
A table,
A telephone,
a chair.
a body. A body!
Ah!
Front the door!
Get me out of here!
Help! Help! Murder! Murder!
Let us in!
Let us in!
Let us out! Let us out!
We can't let you out. The door to the lounge is locked.
Locked? You have the keys, Wadsworth. You locked the motorist in here.
That's right, I did, I do. I don't. The key's gone.
Gone? I have an idea.
Please get us out of here. There's a murder on the loose.
There's no alternative. I'm just gonna have to break down the door. Stand back. I'm a doctor.
Stand back. I'm a woman.
Somebody, anybody, help me! Oh! Ow! Ow!
What happened? What was that? Help! Murder! Help!
I will help you. I'm done shooting at you. The door's open. You can come out now.
Why were you shooting at us?
To open the door.
But you could have killed us.
I said, stand back.
Let's add finding the key to the lounge to our priority list.
Say, Frenchie, where did you get that gun anyway?
The safe it was unlocked.
Unlocked?
Impossible! I have the key! No, I haven't. It's gone.
Gone?
Not to beat a dead horse, but again, I feel like having all the keys is really
I
important.
thought you said you'd throw away the key to the safe, Wadsworth.
I did say that, but I didn't do that. We got distracted by the murders at the door and I forgot. One of you must have snatched the keys from my pocket when we were searching the house.
So whoever took the keys is the killer.
Precisely.
Speaking of the killer, there's a dead body in the lounge, you know. The motorist is dead.
Which one of you killed her?
We found her together.
And she was already dead.
But the lounge door was locked.
We went through a secret passage. We found the conservatory.
A secret passage. Who designed this place?
The Parker brothers.
What do we do? What's on? What the heck is that?
Quick, I'll hide the gun.
Don't worry. It's not the police.
It's the police!
I'm going to open the door.
No!
It's a decent thing to do.
Open the door! Good evening, sir.
Good evening, officer. We've been expecting you.
You have?
We haven't?
I got tip about an abandoned car near the gates of this house. Did a motorist stop by for help, by any chance?
No.
Yes.
There seems to be some disagreement. At any rate, can I come in and use the phone?
No!
Of course you may, sir. I believe that there's a phone. Oh, in this lounge.
Out of order.
Oh, sorry. Where's my mistake? There's a phone in the study.
Occupied.
Oh,
If you will, officer, there's a phone in the library. It's right through this door.
You're all acting rather peculiar.
It's because our chandelier fell down.
What?
Don't worry, it could have killed us, but we cleaned it up.
That's all well and good, but tell me, what's going on in the lounge and study?
Lounging, studying. This way.
Let me have a look.
No, thank you.
What?
Right through this door.
Actually, I'll take a look around if you don't mind.
Of course, officer. Follow me. I'll take you on a grand tour of Body Manor. Body Manor was built in 1784.
Gotta cover our tracks and get rid of this guy.
This way, please. Did you know that Lord Body had been declared Lord Body after somebody discovered an antibody that would save everybody? Notice the mahogany floor. Did you know in the 17th century the buccaneer John Esquimalt recorded the use of mahogany for making canoes? Canoe.
What? Hey, where did everybody go?
Notice the bronze brushed doorknobs crafted specifically for Lord Body by his buddy in 1878.
I don't care about the doorknobs, mister. What's going on around here? Why are you hiding in these two rooms?
Which two rooms?
The lounge and the study?
Oh, those two rooms.
Yes!
Oh, no, officer. I don't think you should go in there.
Why not?
Because it's all too shocking.
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse.
Oh.
Good night, officer.
Good night. That wasn't all that shocking, mister. Those folks were just having a good time. Why didn't you tell me this was a party?
My apologies, sir.
I'll take a peek at the lounge, if you don't mind. Excuse me?
Oh, evening, officer. How do you do?
Is that woman drunk?
Dead drunk.
You wanna sip?
Oh, I can't drink while on the job. The chief would kill me.
Kill if you do. Kill if you don't.
What?
Huh?
Have a lovely evening, officer.
Same to you. Well,
I can explain everything.
no explanation necessary. Sir, there's nothing illegal about any of this.
There's not.
Of course not! This is America, and that was the pursuit of happiness. May I use your phone now?
Certainly. Officer, the library's right this way.
Thank you.
All's clear. You can come out now.
Wow.
Well done. All of you. Impressive.
You can dance.
Okay, listen up. I've locked him in the library.
How'd you do that? I thought you didn't have the keys.
I didn't have my right pocket keys, but my left pocket keys are still intact. Now, we must finish searching the house before the police arrive.
But the police already came.
Not the broken down car police, but the criminal investigation police.
Precisely. Now, we have to find that evidence, and we can't afford to have any more murders. This is getting dangerous. Now go.
Hello? Hello? A power outage? Must be from the storm. Oh, hello, Chief? Yes, this is... Hello? Hello? Is this phone working?
Hello? Hello? Turn on the lights. Hello? It's only you. You scared me. I thought you were the killer.
Is this phone working? Hello?
What's that in your hand? Did you find a clue?
Oh, good. You can hear me. You see, I found this abandoned car wound up in this old mansion where all the lights just went out. I'm telling you, Chief, something odd is going around here. They're having some sort of party, and you'll never believe who I just saw.
Let there be light. Do you hear that?
Sounds like a telephone is at the hook.
It's coming from the library. That's where the killer must be.
I'm going in.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course.
Of what? A fate worse than death?
No. Just death. Do you need assistance? A phone book, perhaps?
Hey, listen, Copper, the butler asked you a question. Hang up the telephone already or I will.
We should be safe in the pillar room.
I don't feel safe.
I can't relax.
How about around a pool to pass the time?
Oh, great idea. You know, that's a very strategic game. You know, a very precise aim.
Your singing telegram.
In 3 minutes.
That's our best record.
3 murders.
6 altogether.
The cook, Mr. Body, the motorist, the cop, Yvette, and the singing telegram girl.
But who's the murderer?
Ain't that the $1,000,000 question?
Sometimes the most obvious answer is right under our noses. I think the best course of action is to retrace our steps. It all started like this. At the beginning of the evening, there was thunder. There was lightning. Woo, woo. The dogs barked. Ding dong, Colonel Mustard. Ding dong, Mrs. White. Who noticed? Yvette. Then, Mrs. Peacock. Who noticed? The cook. Then, Mr. Green. Whoa, sit! No, not you, sir. Please, come in. Then, Professor Plum. Miss Scarlet. Dinner is served. Thank you, cook. Well, that was more like a cocktail minute. To the dining room. Shark's fin soup. Ooh, this is yum, 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 yum. Then we all can study. Coffee, brandy, thank you, Yvette. That would be all. Who is this Mr. Body, butler? Mr. Body asked me to pass out packages. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy President's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Happy Halloween. Ah! A snake. No, it's a rope. Then Mr. Body switched off the lights. Now. He's dead. Mr. Body was dead, but not really. Really, he was alive. We just didn't know it yet. That's when Mrs. Peacock drank his drink. Poison! Well, somebody had to stop me from screaming. That's when we heard the screams are coming from the billiard room. Late. I am an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. That's when Mrs. White asked, who else is in the house? To which we all replied, Zeb Hook! Who we found? Knife in the back. Oh God, blood, germs. Will somebody help me up? I suggested we get Cook's body into the study. That's her body. Because body had been bludgeoned into speed. Then, the briefcase. Empty! That's when the murderers arrived. Hello, are you a killer? Then I locked him in the lounge. Dead! That's when the unexpected cops showed up. Hello, you're all acting rather peculiar. Canoe. Dead! That's when the maid got straight into the building. Dead! Which brings us to I am Bang! Oh, and here we all are.
Well done, Mr. Wadsworth.
Impressive, Wadsworth.
But what does it prove?
Nothing.
Well,
Enough of this. I know who the murderer is.
You do?
I do.
all right, we're listening, Miss Scarlet. Who do you accuse?
It was Professor Plum in the hall with the revolver.
Liar!
We all heard the gun go off, Professor, and I found your stupid tobacco pipe here when we were searching the house. When you drop it, huh? While scoping the next vantage point to kill your next victim? I bet that poor singing telegram girl was a patient of yours, right?
I never saw that girl before in my life. Was it me?
Well, the gun is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever's the gun is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
You won't be able to prove anything if you're all dead.
That may be so, Professor Plum, but if we're alive, officers, that's your man.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes, well, I'm saying it now. I'm handcuffs, Chief of Police, and Professor Plum, you're coming with me.
That's not how it happened. It happened like this.
We're listening, Professor. Who do you accuse?
It was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench.
I never lounge.
I found your Medal of Honor in the lounge where the motorist was killed by a wrench to the head, and that wrench belongs to you.
That's a lie.
Well, the wrench is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever's the wrench is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
Officer, that's your man. Not a kernel of truth in him.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yes, well, I'm saying it now. I'm Chief of Police, guilty verdict. And Colonel Mustard, you're coming with me.
You have it all wrong. It happened like this.
We're listening, Colonel. Who do you accuse?
It was Mrs. White in the billiard room with the rope.
I'd rather die.
I found your veil in the billiard room, and I saw you cringe tonight when Yvette served you dinner.
Yes, it's true. I knew Yvette. She had a torrid love affair with my late husband. I hated her so much. The flames on the side of my face. Breathing, heaving breaths. But just because I hated her does not mean I killed her.
Well, the rope is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever's the...
Well done, Wadsworth. That's what I said.
Yes, well, I'm saying it now. Guilty verdict, Chief of Police. Mrs. White,
it happened like this.
We're listening, Mrs. White. Who do you accuse?
It was Mrs. Peacock in the kitchen with the dagger. I found your feather by the corpse.
Well, the dagger is missing. Gentlemen,
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said. Yes, well, I'm saying it now. I'm Markham Words,
Chief of Police.
But that's not how it happened.
It happened like this.
It was Miss Scarlet in the library with the candlestick.
Maximum, Chief of Police.
You can't do this to me, Wadsworth.
Frankly, Miss Scarlet, I don't give up. But it's really happened like this. I know who the murderer is.
Who?
All of you, freeze! You're all killers. Nobody move.
You can't prove anything, Mr. Wadsworth.
I'm not Mr. Wadsworth. I'm Mr. Body.
How can you be Mr. Body if Mr. Body bled all over me?
It wasn't Body who was bleeding.
But if Body wasn't Body, then who was he?
He was Wadsworth, my butler.
But if you're the real Mr. Body, what was the purpose in dragging this all out?
Well, you see, when you started murdering people, I decided to roll the dice, see if you'd self-implode, kill off my entire network of spies and informers, which you all did splendidly, by the way, generously leaving your fingerprints on every glass, handle, doorknob, and dead body. So now I have each one of you on the hook for murder. Bribery for petty crimes is one thing, but murder, now that could get expensive.
But why this whole charade?
The searching of the house, the madness of retracing our stamps.
It's all part of the game!
Game?
Well, I'm relaxed now, you see. Now that you killed everyone, I've gotten off. There's no evidence left against me. Scot-free.
But the police will be here any minute. You'll never get away with this.
What's so funny?
No one's called the police, have they?
They were never on their way.
Now listen up, you reprobates. We're gonna stack the bodies in the cellar, lock the cellar door, leave Body Manor one at a time, and forget any of this ever happened.
I can't forget all this.
With murder on the menu, the price of blackmail just tripled.
Forgotten.
Now move!
Wait a minute, we can all rush him. He's gotten more bullets with that gun.
Well, come on, you don't think I'm gonna fall for that little trick?
There's one shot at Mr. Body in the study, 2 for the lounge door, 2 for the chandelier, and 1 for the singing telegram girl.
That's not 6.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
No, there was only one shot that got the chandelier. That's 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Even if you were right, that'll be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, not 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
All right. 1 plus 2. Shut up! Point is, there's 1 bullet left in this gun, and anybody who moves is gonna get it!
So you're just gonna keep blackmailing us and pretend everything is not gonna happen?
Yeah, of course, why not?
I'll tell you why not.
Larry Goodman, FBI! The jig is up. Or is it?
Whoa, missed me.
Good FBI?
Apparently, I'm a dead ringer for Green. He got a letter, just like each of you, and he came to the bureau to ask for help. So I took his place tonight so he could run a stinging operation.
Some sting? 6 people died on your watch.
I usually work the desk. My biggest property crime, theft, fraud. That's how it was really tickled when the real Mr. Wadsworth risked his neck to drop off a whole briefcase worth of evidence last night.
You've had the evidence this whole time.
It's all here. Miss Scarlett's books containing the names of customers and employees, just finding when she killed the cop, by the way, which is listed in here on her payroll.
Give me that!
Ooh, nice try. You're not slick at all. Let's be honest here. Anyway, Professor Plum, a love letter addressed to you.
That's private property.
That poor singing telegram girl is the daughter of the head of you-know-who. Who would have come clean to daddy? Who would have cleaned out the name Professor Plum? So you killed her.
Now see here.
You're not slick either. And these negatives, we had them earlier. Hold this for me, please. Thank you. Where? Right here? Quite the regular at Miss Scarlett's establishment, Colonel. Bet you could be a colonel anymore if that motorist had informed where he drives you on Tuesday nights.
I just wanted somebody to talk with.
Whatever. Whoa! Nice try. Sharks Vincent, indeed, Miss Peacock. Too bad the old cook couldn't keep quiet. If only she hadn't blabbed about your briberies, maybe you wouldn't have killed her. Just before joining us outside the billiard room. Which, now we know what really took you so long.
Circumstantial evidence will never hold up in court of law.
Oh, but this notarized record from the cook will? Yeah. None of y'all are slick. Anyway, Mrs. White, you weren't lying, were you? You really did hate Yvette.
Flames on the
Okay,
side.
lady, we get it. So annoying. Anyway, hey, here's a container holding the fingerprints that were found on your previous murder scenes.
I never murdered my husband.
Fingerprints, I'm sure, that would be able to match to the noose tied around Yvette's neck.
I wore gloves.
You mean these in my pocket?
Are they in your pocket?
Yes. Yes. Aha!
Oh.
And last but not least, Mr. Bobby Body.
It's Robert.
You didn't hate Yvette, did you, Mr. Body?
What's it to you?
Illicit green car love affair is the icing on the cake of this FBI file. The FBI file on the whole Body family. Your butler, the real Mr. Wadsworth, have been feeding us information for months. Talk about a real American.
He was British.
You know what I mean. I see you want to kill him. Twice. You shot him and you missed your shot in the study, so he wisely played dead. But it wasn't until you caught him trying to escape. So, you decided to use the lead pipe I dropped on my way to the kitchen and plunged him in his head and killed him.
I mean, really, who drops murder weapons?
I didn't know he was people. Criminals. The Body family has been wanted for generations. You know, for organized crime, but they've always eluded the law. Until now, tonight, the Body family business is over.
You leave my family out of this! Ow. Owie! Larry! Hold me, Larry!
Back up.
Oh, it's so dark. So cold. Second wind. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake you a cake. Oh.
You're dying.
Oh. 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 This is a big one. Oh. Miss Scarlett. Right now. You're doing this right now. Every actor dreams of their epic death scene, and you want to do this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt for a giveaway. In thanks of your support and in honor of the game, we are going to be giving this clue board away to a lucky winner. Here, I have a random seat written on this slip. This clue board will go to House Center, row C, seat 114. Let's see. You're the lucky winner. Congratulations. Lights! Where was I? Oh, yes. Miss Scott! Oh! Larry! Hold me, Larry! Oh. Now. Oh, what? Front and center.
He's dead.
Not yet! Smile, though your heart is breaking. Smile. Mama! Oh, Larry. Oh, me, Larry. Oh. Now.
Die quicker, please. Man, this is the most exciting night I've had in a long time. And now, you're all under arrest. Officers! Here are the criminals you've been investigating, and the recordings and the confessions are in the billiard room. The tapes.
All right, who done it? She did.
They all did. But if you want to know who killed Mr. Body over here, it was me, Special Agent Larry Goodman, in the hall with my gun.
Well done, Goodman.
That's what he said.
And that's how it really happened. Oh, sorry. You guys don't get paid enough to go through this. Anyway, officers, take him away. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.